Today is Wednesday, the 3rd of Tishrei. It is the fast of Gedaliah, Tzom Gedaliah. And what is the fast about? Well, who was Gedaliah? We'll explain briefly. After the destruction of the first temple and the Babylonian exile, the Babylonians appointed a governor to be in charge of the land of Israel. There was still a remnant of Jewish people living in Israel. Most of them were exiled, but a small group, a small community, if you wish, a remnant of the Jewish people lived in the land of Israel. And the Babylonians appointed a Jewish governor to rule the land. There was a person by the name of Ishmael ben Netanyah, who was a descendant from David HaMelech. He was a descendant of the Davidic dynasty. He was jealous of Gedaliah ben Achikam. He wanted to be the one to rule rather than Gedaliah. The people who were together with Gedaliah, actually, his people warned him that Ishmael had plans to assassinate him, but he didn't believe it. He felt that that was just hearsay, but it's not something that would happen. And apparently, Ishmael ben Netanyah was also instigated by the Ammonites, which was a people that were not at peace with the Babylonians, so they had a vested interest there. And at a meal, when Gedaliah ben Achikam was unsuspecting, the Ishmael ben Netanyah murdered the governor, which was Gedaliah ben Achikam. And the Babylonians, of course, were very upset. He even killed some of the soldiers that the Babylonians had together with that governor, with Gedaliah. And the Babylonians were very upset with what had happened. And it was to be considered to be a rebellion against them. And the remnants of the Jewish people who were still living in the land of Israel were very afraid for their lives. And they ran away, they scattered all over the place. Many went to Egypt, and they went all over different places. And the small little community that still lived of Jewish people in Israel was scattered, and it was a very unfortunate thing that a Jewish person killed his own brother, so to speak, a fellow Jew. That's something that is definitely a reason to fast. And that exile, the Babylonian exile, then lasted for 70 years before Ezra came back. So that's why we fast today. And the fast started early in the morning. In our neighborhood is about 5:34, something like that. And it will end this evening at 7:14. As a day of fast, we refrain from eating and from drinking. The fast is to motivate us to reflect about what we need to improve and how we need to act in a better way as people. And especially during the 10 days of Teshuvah, this is the period between Rosh Hashanah and Kippur. It's definitely a period to do Teshuvah and a period to reflect and see how we can improve our ways. So this is about the historic event that took place on today, which makes us fast on the day of Ta'anit of the Tzom Gedaliah. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen.